and welcome to my mess. Now you might be asking if I'm a slob, and well, look around. The answer to that is yes. But I have a reason for this mess. Actually, two reasons. One, I am a slob, and two, my shop tends to get messy when I have to meet deadlines. My first deadline was the 2009 Sawdust Chronicles Fall Build Challenge, and if anybody's out there looking to challenge themselves, this is the best way to do it. They do a challenge every year, and you can go to their website, which is right there, sawdustchronicles.com. It was a 60-day build challenge, and I waited to about 30 days into it to start building my project. So from the start, I was behind. I built a listening station for my wife's school. It's where kids can sit and listen to music and stuff as a reward. I had my hardwood supplier surface the lumber on 3 sides. I don't have a joiner and planer, so I really needed them to go ahead and do that. It's made with mortise and tenon joinery. I pegged the corners with dowels and covered them with ebony plugs. I wanted to make this table as strong as possible because I knew it was going to take some abuse. Now, I videotaped this entire building of this project from start to finish. We're looking, I must have had somewhere between 15 and 20 hours of footage, if not more, on this project, and I lost the drive that it was on. So I lost all the footage, except for maybe 20 minutes of it. It's a shame, but what are you going to do? And with all this time deadlines, you can see this didn't help my shop a lot. And then we moved into the Christmas season. And well, then I had to be a good little elf and make projects for all my nieces and nephews. I made little tic-tac-toe boxes where you could play tic-tac-toe with marbles, and it was a toy I had as a kid. I don't know where it came from. I think it came from one of my aunts. But I got to go ahead and batch build a bunch of these, and it was the first time I really got to batch build a project. But then that made the shop even messier. And with these deadlines, I didn't really have time to come in and clean. The third project was a 35mm lens adapter that I was using on a short film that I was working on. This left metal shavings and PVC dust and parts all over my shop. And then I started to track this through the house. That didn't make my wife very happy. Okay, believe it or not, I'm a clean freak. At least in my shop and at work. The rest of the house, well, not so much. But this is really driving me nuts. I can't stand it. It takes me 4 times the amount of time to get anything done. I mean, let's face it, there's a bench under here somewhere, I think. And you don't want to know how long it takes me to find a tool. Oh my God. Nothing's in its place. I mean, you look over here, that's actually my table saw. There's a table saw under there. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to clean this stuff up. I'm going to show you some tips that I've learned from magazines, from some books, other online podcasts, and some stuff I came up across the way. This is stuff that usually works for me when I'm not in a rush. But I'll show you how to do some of that stuff. Let's get this mess cleaned up. Well, that only took 5.5 hours. Here's a tip I learned from a magazine. I don't remember which magazine, but it's called the Rule of 10. Every time you walk into your shop, put back 10 things. It'll help keep down the clutter. And your shop will stay neater and cleaner longer. Everything should have a place. This place should make sense. Things you use frequently should be kept close by, but things you don't use that often can be kept together with other like things, stored away in plastic containers. This will help keep the dust off. Try to sweep up. This will help keep dust going into the house. One of the things I did is I bought a doormat for in between the shop and the house. Looks aren't important here. Don't go with anything fancy. Go with something that's going to pull a lot of dirt and dust from your shoes. I went with this mat here, which kind of looks like AstroTurf. It does a great job of pulling packed sawdust from in between the treads of my shoes. This helps keep the wife happy. After 6 months of tracking dust and dirt into the house, I'm kind of content with my new sleeping arrangements. Until next time.